the graduation bell rang out. Our youthful days were redefined in that very moment. To be able to hug my desk mate, I shamelessly declared that I wanted to give everyone in the class a hug. But before I could even hug the class president, I was yanked away by my desk mate tugging at my uniform sleeve. "If you want to hug this lady, you don't need to go to all that trouble," she said. And with that, I fell right into a warm, gentle embrace like the soft spring sunshine. Sophia Lu whispered softly in my ear, like she was casting a spell from now on except for me. "You aren't allowed to hug anyone else, got it?" Before the monthly exam, I splashed out a whopping 20 yuan to buy from the top-ranked was in our grade Sophia Lu, her personally compiled cheat sheet for guessing exam questions. But when I held the test paper in my hands, I flipped it back and forth, scanning it over a dozen times. My heart suddenly boiled down to just 4 words: I'm doomed. She hadn't guessed a single question right. After the test, I went to find that sneaky genius girl to demand justice. Sophia Lu smiled innocently. "Guessing questions is just like having a crush. Most of the time it doesn't hit the mark." That evening on the way home from school, I accidentally caught a different side of the star student. She had her uniform shirt casually tied around her waist, gleaming with the cold metallic sheen of her earring, her eyes behind blue-tinted contacts cold and aloof, arms crossed, book bag slung over one shoulder, lazily leaning against the bus stop sign lighting a cigarette. She looked just like a total rebel girl. My mind went blank in an instant. I stepped forward to seize the initiative. "Give me my money back right now. I promise I won't tell a soul." Sophia Lu paused for a moment, then slowly looked up, giving me a cold glance. Her expression distant, full of chill, completely different from the obedient, gentle, serene genius girl image, who had amazing relationships at school, worlds apart. If it weren't for the footprint on her white shoes that I'd accidentally stepped on earlier today, I would have doubted if I'd really mistaken her for someone else. She leisurely adjusted her sleeve. The sky gradually darkened. The soft hazy streetlights enveloped her exquisitely beautiful face, adding a touch of warmth to her. What she smiled lightly and stepped toward me, strangely enough. Clearly the same eyes, but her smile now lacked that purity, instead gaining a few hints of allure. Tall and slender with a lazy vibe, exuding an aura all over, that made people hesitate to approach easily. Admittedly, my voice had been a bit loud just now. I swallowed hard, instinctively bowing my head. Sophia Lu smirked and said humph. Such a coward, but she still obediently opened her bag, using her slender, elegant fingers to pinch out a 20 yuan bill. My eyes lit up at the sight of the money. I reached out to grab it. She suddenly stood on tiptoe, holding the bill way up high. I jumped to snatch it away, but I lost my balance and bumped into her chest. "Hee hee, pretty soft actually. What's up? You little perv, dying to get in my arms that bad?" My face flushed red instantly. I bowed my head, not knowing what to do. She, how can she be so improper, From behind came teasing cheers and whoops. It was a group of girls in school number 7 uniforms, none of them wearing their uniforms properly, all copying Sophia Lu by tying shirts around their waists. You could tell they were in the same crew as Sophia Lu. "Sis Sophia, what's going on here? A cute little hunk like this and you're extorting him." Sophia Lu stuffed the money into my hand, her tone suddenly unusually cheerful. "No big deal, you all should get your eyes checked more often. This old lady of yours is the one getting extorted here." The bill in my hand suddenly felt scorching hot. The monthly exam results arrived right on schedule, dead last, plain as day. I held the test paper covered in red slashes, feeling utterly dejected inside. If only I hadn't blindly trusted in that power, wasting all my time on that totally unreliable cheat sheet, using that time to read more books instead. Who knows, I might have held on to my spot as 5th from the bottom. Every time the monthly exam ends, we have to reshuffle our seats. Everyone lines up in the hallway one by one, forming a row from tallest to shortest. High scorers get first pick of seats. The weak ones at the end pick last. I stood at the back absent-mindedly muttering, what a hassle. After picking, I still have to clean up my junk pile. If the top ranker has choice paralysis, facing all those empty seats, they'd probably agonize over it, right? Thinking like that, picking last doesn't seem so bad after all. After a long wait, it was finally my turn. In the vast classroom, only one seat left. The good news, it was my old seat. No need to haul my junk around. The bad news, my desk mate was Sophia Lu again, huh? "Nathan, hey there." Sophia Lu cheerfully waved at me, her face beaming with a bright smile, still as gentle as spring sunshine. "Hey you. It's just us two. Do you really need to act so convincingly to confirm my suspicions?" I scribbled on a scrap of paper. "Do you have a twin sister or something? Like someone who looks identical, but with a totally opposite personality?" Sophia Lu read the note. She slumped over the desk, stifling giggles, laughing so hard my desk shook too. Once she'd laughed enough, she leaned in, beckoning me closer. I leaned in unconsciously. The next second she pulled me under the desk. She grinned brightly, in my ear, with a mischievous tone. "What's up? You like me that much, huh?" Her warm breath tickled my neck. My whole body suddenly felt off. I quickly sat up straight, writing on the paper, haha. Please Miss Lu, show some restraint. Your little secret's still in my hands, you know. She looked completely unbothered, but still nodded obediently, shyly saying yes. Buddy Nathan, I'll follow your lead on everything. Hey, do you have to say stuff that's so easy to misunderstand? Under the prying eyes shooting from all directions, I anxiously muddled through the whole class. That was the first time I truly understood what it means to sit on pins and needles, like thorns pricking my back. After class, the class hot guy Dylan invited me to the bathroom. Even though I didn't need to go, I went with him anyway. Every class has that one guy who's handsome and super popular with everyone. Based on my painful middle school experiences, it's best to befriend the central figures. At worst, don't cross them. Before, I was just his shadow on the sidelines. Lately, he's been seeking me out way too often. Nathan, copy this calligraphy homework for me. Nathan, come to the cafeteria with me. Nathan, basketball team stuff today, cleaning duties on you, okay? I didn't really want to, but hearing people around say, you two are really tight, I slowly lost myself. Maybe friendships come in all sorts of ways. I didn't dare think too much. Afraid I'd just disappoint myself. I rubbed my sore wrist, continuing to copy Dylan's calligraphy punishment. Suddenly a bubble landed on the desk. No idea where Sophia Lu got these from. I leaned in to see the rainbow colors on the bubble. Suddenly she poked it with a pen. Water splashed all over my face. Sophia Lu, what the heck? Her face rarely so serious. How old are you, still playing this fake friendship game? Are you really happy? She hit me right in the gut. But I didn't feel dejected at all. Just silently slumped on the desk. Whatever. Aren't you the same? She froze for a second, then copied me slumping on the desk. We faced each other, clearly doing nothing. But it made my heart feel so peaceful. Like being seen through. Made everything feel more real instead. Sunlight rested on her stunning profile. Her lashes were so long. Eyes like crystal, pure and clear. Beautiful enough to stir the soul. Truly gorgeous. I was secretly admiring that handsome face. When she suddenly leaned closer, if I hadn't reacted fast, would have almost kissed you. What are you doing? You just look so cute, I wanted to kiss you, that's all. Don't talk nonsense. The stray cat downstairs is cute too. You, how could you? Too emotional to speak. I buried my face in my uniform. Just then Morgan came over wanting to switch seats with me. The next 2 periods are self-study. Sneaking a switch won't get noticed, Nathan. For the next 2 classes, can I swap seats with you a bit? His tone full of negotiation. He said it while carrying his books over. Sure, the flush on my face hadn't faded yet. I hurriedly packed my books. When suddenly Sophia Lu pressed my hand down. You haven't asked this desk mate's opinion yet. Dylan spoke gently. Sorry Miss Lu. Can I sit here? No, I refuse. Firm and decisive. Short and sharp. The nosy crowd around froze. I was shocked she could so easily say no like that. The others shocked she dared refuse the class hot guy. My heart felt like it won the lottery. Overjoyed beyond words. Even my homework speed picked up. That evening after school, dragged by Dylan's crew to the poster shop. They said new posters of a Korean girl group were in. I'm not up on entertainment news. Don't really chase idols. But I didn't want to seem out of place. Like if I liked what they liked, they'd accept me. On the way back, passing a fruit stand, looking so fresh, I used the 20 yuan ID gotten back earlier to buy a bag of ripe red apples. My little sister loves apples. If I carve them into Pikachu shapes like in the cartoons, she'll love them even more. Hands full, hard to open the door. I knocked and called Mom. Molly Lynn brothers home. Open up quick. The door did open. But unbelievably, the one opening it was Sophia Lu. I almost dropped the bag of apples. Why are you at my house? Molly Lynn poked her little head out. Eyes sparkling. The pretty sister came to deliver your test for you. Sophia Lu waved my shredded monthly test, looking like she expected praise. The teacher said it needs a parent's signature. You left it in your desk drawer again. I really thank you so much. Just inside, the aroma of food hit my nose right away. I took a deep sniff. It's my favorite braised shrimp. My mom wasn't fazed by that awful test at all. Cheerfully greeting Nadie's back, Quick, call your new friend. Wash up and come eat. I pouted. Your good friend Sophia Lu suddenly covered my mouth, then switched to a sweet voice. Thanks, Andy. This is so embarrassing. Mom wiped her hands on her apron, smiling. Oh, no need to be shy, Andy is pretty confident in her cooking skills. Sophia Lu looked at my mom with a radiant smile like morning sun. TCH, such a suck up. Let me wash the apples. Sophia Lu hovered behind me, smiling mysteriously. I'm free anyway. Let me help you wash the apples. Don't grin like an idiot, okay? Weirdly, she didn't argue back. Instead, she obediently rolled up her sleeves to help, making me look like the petty one. Just as I was about to apologize, the next second she grabbed my hand, wanting to wash apples together. This girl has no sense of shyness at all. I quickly pulled away and turned to peel the apples. Sophia Lu watched curiously. The Pikachu-shaped apple slices. Eyes full of surprised delight. I smugly raised an eyebrow. Well, pretty right, she smiled. Her gaze left my hands, looking straight at me and said very pretty. Her eyes warm and sincere. For a moment I thought she was complimenting me. My heart skipped a beat. How does she know how to flirt like that? I hurriedly grabbed the fruit plate and fled. Snatched my sister and stuffed apple in her mouth. Sophia Lou was quick on her feet, helping my mom carry dishes, get bowls and chopsticks. Mom liked her more and more. Look at her, dear. Sophia Lou. Look at little Sophia here. Then look at you two kids. Molly Lynn, mouth full of apple, innocently blinking. Finally time to eat. The main dish was our siblings' favorite stewed cod with tofu. Mom, did your boss give you a bonus today? Such a lavish dinner. Mom brought out Dad's prized grape wine. Beaming. No. Isn't it because you brought a friend home today? Since that thing with Victoria Wong in middle school, you never bring friends home anymore. Aren't we all happy now? In middle school, I once had a really close girlfriend. Victoria Wong often came over for meals. Our family background was ordinary. Parents came from the countryside to hustle in town, finally settled and bought an old house. Since Dad was an interior decorator, home decor was pieced together bit by him. No unified style at all. Tiles others discarded brought home to lay a few. Wallpaper others tossed brought to paste some. Even our floor tiles now. Different patterns in every spot. Originally parents didn't plan on another kid, but accidentally pregnant couldn't bear to abort. My parents weren't sexist. My private room went to my sister, while I slept on a temporary bed in the living room. Life was simple, but every day was joyful. Victoria Wong was the only one who knew our family situation well. Then Victoria Wong got bullied at school. I stood up to protect her, but then I became the bullying target myself. They even made rhymes to mock me, like country bumpkin, dirt dog, so big yet no room of his own. Them treating me like that. I wasn't too sad. What hurt most was Victoria Wong becoming one of my bullies. She joined them in isolating me. From then on I lost interest in making friends, and never brought anyone home again. Oh, why bring up old stuff? Mom picked a big shrimp for me. I thought I'd hidden it well. Sensing my parents' feelings, I comforted, oh don't worry. Unpopular in class. Got several friends even. I lightly kicked Sophia Lou under the table. Nathan is really well liked in class. In one of them, that's great then. Mom just finished cooking, cheeks still rosy from the heat. Hearing Sophia Lou, she truly relaxed, looking at us with satisfied eyes. My nose suddenly stung. I bowed my head and shoveled rice. After eating I walked Sophia Lou home. On the way she kept measuring up and down with her hand. What are you doing? On the doorframe are your height marks. And your sister's too, so what? Sophia Lou snorted a laugh, rubbing my head. Nathan, since middle school you haven't grown an inch, hush shorty. But I pretended to raise my hand to hit. She dashed away in a flash. I wasn't really going to hit. Hey, where's your house? Let me walk you to the main road. Our neighborhood's remote. Afraid you won't find your way back. Didn't expect you to care about others like that. Cut the chatter. This handsome hero's always chivalrous. Sophia Lou stopped nagging, smiling, pointing to the villa row across the street. Since my first memories, I knew this world wasn't fair at all. Unfair to the point. We all breathe the same air, but some are born into mansions, while I grew up in rundown shacks from childhood. Looking at the villas opposite, saying I'm not envious. Even I wouldn't believe myself. You live there? Nice. Sensing my bad mood, Sophia Lou rubbed my head, grinning wickedly. My cat at home does flips, you know. Wanna come see? TCH, trying to trick me again. This time my hero strike didn't miss. My hand pinched her cheek hard. Behave a bit, got it. Sophia Lou rubbed her cheek. Come fine if you don't wanna come. By shed gone pretty far, her figure growing small. Clearly a confident, lively girl. Why did her back look so lonely? Suddenly she turned, waving at me, smiling sweetly, shouting loudly. At me, Nathan. See you tomorrow, see you tomorrow. Silly kid, my mouth muttered that, but my heart felt strangely happy. My steps much lighter. First time excited for school. That night before bed, my head full of Sophia Liu's see you tomorrow. Can't think more, or I won't wake up tomorrow. Morning mirror with dark circles. Beauty kills, beauty kills. But until the first period bell rang, Sophia Lou still hadn't come. All day I studied in a daze. Is she okay? What if last night she got targeted by enemies? Did she transfer schools? Only now I realized I had no way to contact Sophia Lou at all. Classmate bonds gave me an illusion. Since we meet every day in class, the illusion we could find each other anytime. Turns out with everyone in class, I had no real tight connections. Not even with Sophia Lou. Realizing that, I gazed at the fading sunset outside the window full of sighs, until the last class. Sophia Liu's seat stayed empty. When it rains it pours. The sky was starry at first, then suddenly dark clouds rolled in thick. By the time I reacted, rain poured down like beans. And today Dad forgot his phone. No way to pick me up. No choice but to call Molly Lynn, then sit back in class, watching friends stand one by one, leave the classroom, seeing the rain ease, just about to stand, when a familiar figure appeared at the door. I froze for a second. Sophia Lu, sweat beading on her forehead, leaning on the door, holding 2 umbrellas. Nathan, still waiting for your lady. Seeing her in that moment, my heart surged with strange joy. Hee. School's out, why come back? Aren't you afraid I'd get soaked? I ran here on purpose, you know. I deliberately turned, head to the window. The reflected smirk betrayed the owner's good mood. Thanks, comrade Little Lou. But it's late. You should catch a ride home safely. But Sophia Lu giggled and stepped forward, squatting by my desk, chin on the desktop, looking pitiful. No way, no way. I want to go home with handsome hero Nathan. Don't want to ride home. I gave the driver the day off. Hey, if Sophia Lu had a tail, it'd be wagging sky high right now. So cute. I muttered super quietly to myself, totally against the rules. Sophia Lu definitely heard, but pretended not to, smirking smugly like an old fox. Let's go, let's go. She grabbed my arm, shaking it. I really couldn't handle this aggressive attack. Quickly surrendered. Fine, you're something else. Almost home. When we ran into Molly Lynn, about to bring me an umbrella. Sis Sophia. Bro, you two are back, great. This brat known her a few days. And calls her first. Molly Lynn giggled. Bro stares at Sis Sophia every day, that's different. Plus, bro, I braved the heavy rain to pick you up. But you don't care about your sister first. Fine, at least the brat has some conscience. Sophia Lu watched me bicker with my sister, smiling indulgently. She waved, tone a bit tinged with sadness. So I'll head back first. Just then my mom came out to dump trash. Oh, little Sophia's here, why leave? Come eat dinner with the family. I cooked lots of good stuff today. Mom said it. Then dragged Sophia Lu inside by the hand, mouth nagging, here. Use my phone to call home. Say you're not eating there. Sophia Lu, surrounded by the enthusiasm, self-mockingly smiled. Eating your cooking would be great. Otherwise I'd just order takeout at home. Eating out all the time is no good. This girl's at a growing age. Mom scooped her a heaping bowl of rice. Sophia Lu took a big bite. Mouth still full, no choice. I live alone. In that instant our whole family went quiet. The air filled with sympathy for Sophia Lu, and a bit of curiosity about her background. Dad broke the awkwardness first. No worries, little Sophia. From now on come eat at Uncle and Auntie's. Dad scratched his neck awkwardly, bluntly offering kindness but fearing rejection. Sophia Lu wasn't polite at all, sipping rib soup, mumbling thanks Uncle and Auntie, but I can't eat for free. Let me tutor Nathan. My parents heard that. Burst out laughing, saying perfect. I thought more and got madder. That night texted Sophia Lu on WeChat, was the food bad, or the rib soup too salty? You just had to drag me into tutoring. Still not satisfied. You want this handsome hero to repay with his body, not bothering with her anymore. That night I dreamed an indescribable dream. In the dream I became a great hero. From the bandits' clutches. Rescued a helpless Sophia Lu who couldn't fend for herself. She half closed her eyes, shyly nestling in my arms, saying, I'm yours now. Nate, you have to take responsibility for me. Ring ring ring, alarm blared. I jolted awake, cold sweat pouring. Good thing it was just a dream. Scared me half to death. Then opening the door, I saw Sophia Lu wearing an apron, busy in the living room. Morning, Nathan. Quick, wash up and eat. Looking the part, huh? She acted like it was her own house. Damn. Totally forgot she'd be coming for meals now. I wasn't even dressed yet. Frantically dressed I rushed to the bathroom. Splashed cold water repeatedly. The red marks on my face didn't fade a bit. Bro, why's your face so red? Is it? Probably washed too hard earlier. Sophia Lu held back laughter, looking suspicious. Glared back by me on the way to school. Met Dylan, just stepping out of a taxi. Seeing us he paused, then smiled, greeting. What a coincidence. You two bumped into each other on the way too. Yeah, we met by chance on the road. We came out of the house together. The air went dead silent. I quickly pulled Dylan's arm toward class. He smiled meaningfully. You two aren't up to something, right? Nothing at all. Don't overthink. I'm not that close with her anyway. To prove we're not close. Back at my seat, I drew a chalk line down the middle of the desk, a boundary like the 38th parallel. Sophia Lu raised her eyebrows, face showing grievance and anger. I looked away, not daring to meet her eyes. During break Sophia Lu took initiative to explain the shredded math test. She practically leaned out the window to not cross the line. I had to crane my neck to see, but still couldn't make it out. Like this, not only can't I do the work, might end up cross-eyed too. I accepted fate, slumped on the desk, fingertip erasing the line bit by bit. Sophia Lu still mad, haughtily saying, let's see if you dare draw boundaries with me again. I quickly cupped hands. Wouldn't dare. This lowly one knows his mistake. Seeing Sophia Lu's mouth twitch up, I rode the wave. Your grace is magnanimous, forgive this petty one. Spare this lowly one once. Sophia suddenly leaned to my ear, whispering, depends on your performance, you sly fox. Totally a sly fox, absolutely. No idea what she saw. She grabbed my math test and started analyzing. After a while, she looked at me seriously. Nathan, you're not messing with me, right? She pointed to the second to last math essay question. I looked puzzled. This question not more than 5 in the school got right. Yet you did. While all the basic ones before you left unfinished. Hear my excuse. No, hear my explanation. Because I can't just accept formulas. Can't convince myself that seeing this type. Just plug in the formula right away. Every formula I have to prove from scratch myself. This habit started in middle school. Back then from classmates' verbal bullying. Plus emotional isolation. I suddenly became extremely insecure. Even formulas I knew by heart. I'd always doubt if I remembered wrong. Grades plummeted. Then the math teacher called me a blockhead. Seems like from then I was cursed. Really became dumb. I smiled self-deprecatingly, mouth heavy with grievance. Sophia Lu showed no pity at all, which made me feel at ease. I just don't get it. Why such complex formulas can be simplified to one line? Why teachers always say no need to understand, just memorize? Why is 12 like 24? Clearly so many differences between them. And about rock paper scissors probability. Why does the second player have equal win chance as the first? Does timing order not affect the outcome at all? For the first time, someone patiently listened to my nonsense rambling. Once I started I couldn't stop. Realizing I'd nagged too long, I panicked and covered my mouth. Such trivia and my brain can't process. Sophia Lu probably thinks I'm dumb too. Sorry. I talked too much. Sophia Lu raised her hand and lightly flicked my forehead. Gosh, self-proving formulas is super cool, you know. My eyes lit up. Really, of course. I looked straight at Sophia Lu. Those deep eyes full of admiration. She really wasn't fooling Nathan. I think you're perfect for research. This stubbornness to figure things out is great. I held the barely passing test feeling a bit let down. But now I can't even finish tests. She gently patted my head comforting. It's just psychological. Not because you're dumb. How about this? From now on for math homework. Don't think why or right wrong yet. Just finish it first. Those questions you have, we'll discuss after class. Sunlight through the window gently brushed Sophia Liu's hair, then landed on my eyes. That beam so brilliant yet oddly warm. I closed eyes and nodded. The confidence gap in my heart seemed filled. Sophia Lu started memorizing formulas with me doing advanced math. Strangely enough, formulas I'd recited alone so many times. Still unsure if right or wrong. But reading once with Sophia Lu, I was certain I'd got it right. I still had tons of questions, tons of whys. But Sophia Lu always willing to hear my nagging. Solemnly holding advanced math book. Searching online for references. With me finding answers to those whys. Doing what teachers called pointless. Once it clicked my passion for studying soared. Early mornings memorizing. Late nights homework. Several evenings mom urged early bed. Monthly exam coming up. I wanted great results. To pick seats early when reshuffling. I didn't want to separate from Sophia Lu. Does she feel the same? I kept wanting to ask. But feared I was overthinking. During exercises, I probed. Sophia Lu monthly exam soon. After the test we reshuffle seats right. Before I finished, student council member checking exercises. Warned at the door. Focus on exercises. No talking or class loses points. I shut up quick. In the exercise music. Seemed to hear Sophia Lu chuckling softly. Before the monthly exam Sophia Lu mysteriously gave me a small note. Said it was a question guessing cheat sheet. And wouldn't let me open it yet. Said must open right before test for it to work. I believe you, yeah right. Last cheat sheet missed every question. But like possessed. I really waited till test day to open. Inside wasn't any cheat sheet. But a small line. Good luck on the monthly desk mate Nathan. What the total kid stuff. But my heart felt much lighter. Test went super smooth. After we'd planned to meet Sophia Lu at the Children's Center to compare answers. But Molly Lynn called with an emergency. Asked me to watch the roller rink for a bit. The rink's run by my aunt's family. Usually Molly Lynn watches it for pocket money. Actually whole family knows. It's Andy's way to help us. Grateful inside. So we work diligently. Cheap tickets popular with students. Just the location's a bit remote. Texted Sophia Lu then headed to the rink. Post-exam break. Place was buzzing. At the door, Molly Lynn rushed out. Whoa. My good bro. You're finally here. I gotta run for a bit. Call if anything. Before leaving didn't forget the calm gesture. I lightly patted her back. Go on little Princess Lynn. Leave it to me. After afternoon peak. New customers thinned. I finally rested a bit. Elbow on the register. Watching guys in the rink. Teaching girls to skate. Grinning at this romantic matchmaking. Mind flashing to me teaching Sophia Lu to skate. Here to play yet pretending pure boy. Don't know how let sis teach you. Noise at the register drew everyone's attention. I followed the gazes. Our school's heartthrob Quentin Howe. Surrounded by a gang of delinquent girls. This is tricky. Handling guys is fine. But girls I'm stuck can't hit them. Seeing tension rise. I rushed to Quentin Howe. Patted his shoulder. I think your time's up. Let me walk you out. Quentin Howe's face pale as a sheet. Rich kid like him. Never faced this before. He nodded frantically. Suddenly someone pressed my shoulder. The woman like a big sis spoke. Who are you? Think you can just take him? I seriously brushed her hand off, smiled politely. Am the manager here, qualified enough. That bratty girl twirled her gold ring, with utterly disrespectful eyes. Sized me up head to toe. She pointed to her pants, saying get this straight. He can't skate and crashed into me. Look, this lattice pants are all dirty now. Liar, just a speck of dust. Need a microscope to see it. Quentin, how aggrieved, tears about to fall. He choked sorry. Said it and bent to dust her pants. But she dodged maliciously. So how do you want to settle this? Your and your friend's tickets this time all free. As compensation, how's that? Her minions hearing free tickets. Eyes lit up one by one. Sis Tiffany, maybe let it go. Sis Tiffany, school number 7's beauty queen Tiffany song. Didn't rumors say she's gorgeous and approachable? What a letdown. Totally different from imagined. Crowd growing. She started feeling embarrassed. Pondered, then pulled a can from her bag. Tiffany song here isn't one to bully. Drink this can in one go. And we're even. With the quick resolution principle, I took the 800 milliliters can and chugged it clean. Finally swallowed it all. But who'd have thought? Inside was milk. Rather it was booze. My head spun immediately. Tiffany song's eyes gained scrutiny. She smiled, leaned close to say something. Suddenly someone yanked me back. I fell into soft arms. Familiar scent hit my nose. I looked up at Sophia Liu's chin. Tiffany song. Give me some face. Don't make this ugly. Tiffany song saw Sophia Liu. TCHD and smacked lips. Your man, huh? Said it, eyes scanning us back and forth, sizing up several times, leaving a cryptic. Interesting enough. Sophia Liu snatched the milk can from me, tossed it in the trash. Nathan, what's wrong with you drinking whatever people give? She scolded me a bit angrily. I was unsteady. Could only hug her waist and apologize. Sorry, Sophia Liu. But why do you have two heads, two mouths? For eyes like this? Sophia Liu panicked. Supported me to go to hospital. Bro, what's wrong? Molly Lynn burst in from the door. She checked the milk can and trash carefully, then looked at Sophia Liu, like a kid who messed up. Sis Sophia, I forgot to tell you. My brother gets drunk on milk. I woke in an unfamiliar room. Jolted up too fast. Thud head hit the bedside table edge. I bent to check. Phew. Not time to meet ancestors yet. But where is this? You okay? Sophia Liu in tight pink pajamas, rushed over worriedly. Didn't even slip on shoes. Recalling the rink incident, I felt chills. No, fine. This your house? Sophia Liu nodded. Checked the back of my head. Of course the room was vast and empty. Like a model home with no lived-in feel. I got up and wandered Sophia Liu's house. Couldn't help sighing. Sophia Liu. Why so few things in your house? Totally unlike mine. Already tiny beyond belief. Yet our family of 4 are all pack rats. Clothes from when sis and I were kids. Mom can't bear to toss. Stuff them under the bed for safekeeping. Sophia Liu's house so big. Yet her personal touches pitifully few. Feels like she could leave anytime. Without a trace. Thinking that my heart tightened. Sophia Liu got a water bottle from the fridge for me. Deliberately changing subject. Anyway, nothing important. I don't care much about this stuff. That day, Sophia Liu told me a cliched old story. A poor couple starting from nothing. Tasting all life's bitters and sweets. One successful husband cheats, wife remarries. Sophia Liu the result of that failed marriage. Childhood amid parents' fights. Grown a bit, both sides built new families. Seems like 3 homes. But really no true nest. So moved out alone. Better for everyone. That girl not fully grown yet. Curled tiny on the sofa. Her slim shoulders trembling lightly. Like a little cat. Trying to tough it out but really craving care. I didn't know how to comfort. A proud teen girl. Even voicing grievances with self-mockery. Luckily my stomach was cooperative. Grumble stomach signaled alarm. Hee I scratched head embarrassed. Suggested Sophia Liu, how about dinner at my place? About the incident at the roller rink. Molly Lynn was afraid of our parents finding out. So she volunteered to do the dishes for me for a whole month. I immediately took advantage and hiked the price to 3 months. Molly Lynn gritted her teeth. Deal. I thought that was the end of it. Who knew on the way home from school I'd get blocked by someone. You could tell Tiffany Song had dressed up specially. Wearing a long fiery red dress. In her arms a big bouquet of vibrant red roses. I was terrified her next words would be, young man, you've successfully caught this sister's attention. I bowed my head pretending not to see. But I went left, she went left. I went right, she went right. There really was no way out. I calmly spoke up. Please classmate, step aside a bit. Thanks. She shoved the bouquet into my arms, saying with deep affection and dominance, be my boyfriend. Tiffany Song's little minions were all joining in the teasing. Standing around gawking. I didn't take it, the flowers fell to the ground. I don't want to. Give it to someone else. Said that. I kept walking home, but she grabbed my wrist. Say that again. Sophia Liu after school returned textbooks to the teacher. Only now catching up. She stepped in front to shield me. Her eyes coldly facing Tiffany Song. He already said. He doesn't want to, don't you understand human language? The atmosphere was extremely tense. I raised my hand to tug Sophia Liu's hem. Forget it. Let's just go. On the way back Sophia Liu's face darkened, full of sulky anger. No matter what jokes I told or how I coaxed her, it didn't work. I even stood still for a long time without moving and she didn't notice. Hey, I hurried after her in small steps and grabbed her hand. Her cold eyes finally softened. Sophia Liu, from now on don't hang out with that crowd anymore, okay? My words hit home. She got a bit uncomfortable trying to deflect again, but I wasn't giving her the chance. I circled her 360 degrees coaxing, okay? Please, okay, come on. She really couldn't stand my nagging style. Finally she bowed her head smiling fine. Gossip always spreads in the weirdest ways. Even the class hot boy Dylan secretly asked me, "Are you dating Tiffany Song?" Occasionally on the street, some bad girl types I don't know would bow to me, making me super awkward. Plus Tiffany Song seemed to really not get human speech. For some reason the more she lost the harder she tried. Clearly a girl. Yet every day changing up ways to confess. Having different people give me food and gifts. Completely shattering the peaceful high school life of a background character like me. Even lots of boys from other classes, throwing jealous looks at me from the classroom door. As if being liked by Tiffany Song was some huge blessing. I really wanted to hand this blessing over to them. I lay flat on the desk exhausted, poking Sophia Liu with my pen. Quick, think of something. My good desk mate, I'm really about to collapse. Sophia Liu chewed chocolate, like she was chewing a sworn enemy, mumbling, "I saw you accepting gifts pretty happily." No way, sis. The flowers and teddies you threw in the trash. The drinks and snacks all went in your belly. And you have the nerve to say I accepted happily. I suddenly realized. Then smiled. Looking at Sophia Liu, "You're not jealous, are you?" Cough cough, just eating chocolate and choking. I quickly patted her back. Better now. Sophia Liu's ears and face flushed red from holding back. Finally, without a word, she dashed to the bathroom. Before we could plan a counter, Tiffany Song sent someone with a date invite. Sophia Liu held the fancy card, her fingers pressing so hard the back creased. The spot was the fanciest Western restaurant around. I just begged a little. Sophia Liu haughtily agreed. Well, this lady will graciously accept then. Never been there before made me a bit panicky. Hey Sophia Liu, for a place like that, do we need to dress formal a bit? Sophia Liu's mouth drooped, muttering, "How much more formal do you want?" That evening I ransacked my closet, wanting to find an outfit that looked pricey. Rummaged forever. I pulled out a black suit that my dad wore in middle school days, when his best friend got married. I stood before the mirror trying it left and right. Seems a bit loose. What are you doing, Nate? My mom passed behind with a feather duster. I'm going to eat at a Western restaurant. Mom's eyes lit up suddenly, dashed to her and Dad's room, pulled out a small black bag, secretively handed it to me. I opened it curiously. Turned out to be a brand new suit. Fits perfect, looks great, right? This is what Mom carefully picked and bought for you. As a coming-of-age New Year's gift. It's yours anyway. Giving early or late is the same. As long as my son is happy. Mom, I love you to death. I recalled middle school cold bullying. Whatever I wore got pointed at. As a kid, didn't understand. Even snapped at Mom. Said I'd never wear clothes she bought again. So ugly. I think that day Mom must been really sad. I stood and hugged Mom. Whispered, "Mom. Sorry, I love you." Mom didn't ask who I was eating with. Secretly slipped 500 yuan in my wallet. And told Dad to take me to the barber. Dad personally told the barber to design a super trendy hairstyle for me. Worth being Dad's son. Looks handsome in anything. A bit late but not too soon enough. ID totally transformed. A bit like Dad's young shadow. I looked at myself in the mirror. Then at Dad beside me, a bit pudgy. Fate suddenly took clear shape. Sunshine bathed us. In that moment I felt utterly happy just opening the door. Already saw Sophia Liu in an evening gown. The gown's hem like dreamy clouds. Gently swaying. Sparkling beads dotted on top. Shimmering enchantingly under lights. Sophia Liu slightly lifted her chin. Her slender neck. Noble like a white swan. Sophia Liu saw me. Froze for a moment. Pupils dilated, then immediately pouted away. Humph. Dressing up so fancy just to meet Tiffany Song. I looked at Sophia Liu dressed so beautifully. Couldn't help wondering. Who exactly is fancier than whom? I lifted my head, strode to Sophia Liu. Hey. Handsome, right? Unexpectedly she stared at me. For a long time, then firmly, very handsome. Originally just wanted to tease her a bit. Ended up making me a bit shy instead. But still missing a tiny bit. She pretended to ponder, chin in hand. Missing where? Right as I wondered. She suddenly extended her evil claws. Lightly ruffled my hair, grinning mischievously. Now that's better. Said that she lifted her gown hem. Dashed ahead a few steps. That's Sophia Liu for you. We fooled around the whole way. Almost late to the restaurant. We two stared blankly at each other. Super awkward. Tiffany Song and her friends dressed super casual. Though they dressed up too compared to us. Me and Sophia Liu looked ridiculously dorky. Tiffany Song saw us. Eyes flashed surprise. then turned to cover her mouth snickering. We just sat down. Tiffany Song called Sean. A handsome guy smiled stepping forward. I only noticed Victoria Wong behind him. Let me introduce. This is my little bro Sean Chen. Tiffany Song finished introducing. Nodded lightly. Looking at Sophia Liu, you probably know already. After what they said I caught bits unclearly. Roughly Sean likes Sophia Liu. Tiffany Song as sis chased me. Actually to clear obstacles for her bro. Create chances for him. I couldn't grasp Tiffany Song's logic. Didn't care either. Because Victoria Wong recognized me. She was still like before, anxiously twisting fingers. Sneaking glances with peripheral vision. Whole body exuding awkwardness. And obvious constraint back then, also because she got bullied. I stepped up to help, so we became friends. Just later she became one of my bullies too. Victoria Wong looked at me with complex eyes. Surprise and remorse. Plus a hard-to-spot jealousy. I still remember. Back then, to avoid continuing at that affiliated high school, I gave my all. Memorized every textbook page workbook. To barely get into the current key school. Purpose to leave those old people. Start a new life. Tiffany Song suggested. To give Sophia Liu and Sean Chen a chance to be alone. Old memories flooded. Plus too much today. My heart felt a bit tired. About to stand and leave. But Sophia Liu held my hand. Wait for me. She furrowed brows. Seeming to have lots to say. Under those eyes. Hard for me to refuse. Had to surrender. Okay. I'll wait. I leaned on the railing by the floor-to-ceiling window, watching the bustling traffic outside. Suddenly a lollipop dropped from somewhere. Here for you. Tiffany Song with one in mouth mumbling handed. To me, thanks. Didn't expect the big beauty queen likes these. So what, this is strawberry, eat up, no worries. Then she copied me, looking out the window. Nathan, yeah what? Nothing, your name sounds nice. Thanks, right? That day at the roller rink you were cool, haha, really. Nathan, how about we try dating? I startled, almost slipped off the railing. What did you say? Tiffany Song squinted, smiling. Casually tried to pinch my cheek. But I dodged. She scratched her nape. Grinning slyly, just kidding. Why so stingy? Seeing Victoria Wong coming for me, she raised brows. Hey. Looking for you, you two know each other. Said that she pulled more from her bag. Lollipops of all flavors into my hand. Then casually turned and left. Victoria Wong approached while twisting her hem. She was tense. Before, whenever tense, she'd twist her hem. Nathan, you're here too. A redundant and cliched greeting. Actually her initiating talk surprised me quite a bit. I thought she'd pretend for life. Like nothing ever happened. Victoria Wong asked me lots of random stuff. Like, have you eaten? How'd you get here? Heard Jay Cho's new song. The greatest work one. After some simple chit-chat, she finally resolved. Probed, asking you doing okay at the new school. In that cautious tone mixed some expectation. I smiled and answered pretty good. She patted chest, sighing relief. Mumbling softly, good then good. But what's good about it? ID lost basic trust in people. Those cold words before were nails piercing deep in my heart. Even if pulled out, the wounds don't vanish. Sophia Liu finished talking and came out. I turned to follow. But Victoria Wong tugged my shirt tail. She asked pitifully. Can I still come play at your house? I knew well this was reconciliation and apology. But past memories really too painful. Sophia Liu stood ahead. A ray of light on her. Warm enough to make one cry. Sorry, Victoria Wong. I think I'm not mature enough yet to casually accept those hurts. Whether to forgive or not, let heaven decide. Victoria Wong, I calmly called her full name. Seeming to sense something, she dazedly released my shirt. Let's just pretend we never knew each other. I won't keep resenting you either. This life I must run toward my own light. No idea what Sophia Liu said to Sean, but coming out. Sean's eyes like on fire. Tiffany Song saw. About to charge, questioning Sophia Liu. Luckily Sean stopped her in time. Leaving the restaurant, Sean rushed over, patting my shoulder. Left a cryptic "you're really lucky." Then left. I stood dazed, long looking to Sophia Liu for help. She winked mysteriously too. I got even more confused. Monthly exam results out. With perfect math score, ID leaped ahead. Rose to second in class. Teachers and classmates all shocked. Except Sophia Liu. Her face full of satisfied smile like a mom. Student days really simple. Good grades mean people like you. Teacher. And classmates clearly warmer to me. Just sudden good change also invites envy. When class president Sky Wong asked me a math problem, I was tense. Unconsciously said, actually I don't really get this one. Air around, suddenly dead silent. Dylan sourly spoke. Don't know how you got it right then. Maybe he didn't finish. But through the class a look, you all know what I mean. I panicked a bit, looking to Sophia Liu. She nodded lightly, firmly looked at me and said, just outline your problem-solving thought process. Believe in yourself. I took a pen, outlining key points on the question. See this keyword here? It's using the formula teacher taught last week. Then apply to the spatial geometry exercise on page 45 of the textbook. Sky Wong heard and slapped thigh. Suddenly got it. Oh, so that's it. Why didn't I think of that? Thanks, Nathan. No idea why. Lately Dylan increasingly hostile to me. Even though I still ran errands carrying his bag. Head occasionally sarcasm. A top student sacrificing study time to hang with us. We sure have face. Really couldn't stand those jabs. After I gradually stopped joining their activities. No more. Going to bathroom together even if not needing. But still couldn't avoid snide remarks. See everyone, I told you. Top students are different from us now. Turns out once someone targets you, whatever you do is wrong, can't deny. Dylan had some influence of his own. Many in small groups started isolating me. Luckily as we grow, most classmates don't bother playing these kid games with them. Nathan, someone's looking for you outside. I went out unexpectedly. Quentin Howe. Our school's true male god. Top charisma in social sciences block. He smiled refreshingly. Gave me a letter. And a set of books, Tales of the Ming Dynasty. Nathan. The roller rink incident last time. Thanks. True heartthrob. Even his voice cheers you up. Because of Quentin Howe's appearance. Class atmosphere subtly changed. From curiosity and admiration for the hunk. Classmates' attitude toward me. Like from autumn wind to spring breeze. After Quentin Howe sought me several times. Our relationship got better and better. Often studied together. I taught him math. He tutored me literature and English. We had lots of common topics. From classics. We could discuss for hours. Sneakily share men's secrets. Or help other girls deliver love letters to him. First time I felt. Having a true best friend experience. Is so wonderful. I clearly became much more open. Smiled more too. Home Molly Lynn surprised bro. Aren't you in love or something? Me upbeat all day shook head no. A good friendship excites more than love. Molly Lynn shivered. Pretending to brush off goosebumps. I raised brow lightly. You wouldn't get brotherhood between men. Sophia Lou ate 3 bowls of rice. Don't forget there's still a girl here. Noticing Sophia Lou. I just realized lately she seemed more developed. I told her to line up with my sister. My sister still only to her eyebrow weird. No change at all. Sophia Lou pulled me to the doorframe and marked. Gosh. Those 2 sneakily behind my back grew 4 centimeters more. This relative motion knowledge isn't solid, huh? Sophia Lou laughed at my pain. Nathan. You don't grow as fast as us. What I incredulously measured height. Found I really only grew 1 centimeter. Mom must be secretly supplementing you too. Without calling me I huffed, asking. Sophia Lou and sister put on innocent faces, shrugging. So what's this then? How you 2 grew so much? Only me a tiny bit. Sophia Lou thoughtfully sized me head to toe. Round finally. Her gaze unintentionally stopped at the sensitive spot below. She leaned to my ear. Whispered, just for us too. Don't worry. You're growing too. Just in a different place. Said that, her ears flushed red. Hurriedly ran to teach Molly Lynn homework. Hey. How can you casually say stuff like that? Quentin Howe said he's gained weight lately. Lunch breaks insists on dragging me running. Let's go. Counted as training for physical test. Hurry good buddy. Rain's coming. My crow mouth really jinxed it. We just ran half lap on field. Sky started drizzling. Seeing that. I quickly took off jacket. We 2 shared the jacket, dashing to building row. Barely made it under eaves. No idea why he refused groups of girls wanting to umbrella. His jacket soaked. Mine no better. We 2 drowned rats looked and laughed hysterically long. Suddenly nearby girls muttered, look quick. Sis, Quentin Howe and that guy look like husband-wife material. We heard faces flushed red instantly. Just wanted to flee fast. Problem was too many gawking girls. Mostly Quentin Howe fans. We 2 froze there. Not knowing what to do. Sophia Liu's urgent voice suddenly go quick. Blockheads coming. Hearing that, hallway girls. Panicked and scattered. Just about to sneak away. But Sophia Lou grabbed me. Saw her dark face sternly, no running. Head not coming today at all. I tricked them. You 2 quick to bathroom, borrow dryer. Dry hair and clothes first. So cold today would have catch cold. Don't know to care for yourselves. Still grinning there. Said that, she huffed off. Tidied up back to class. Sophia Lou still angry. I sneakily poked her with pen. She ignored me completely. No choice, launched flattery plan 10. My gentle, cute, kind, forgiving desk mate. How can you ignore this poor desk mate? Sophia Liu's brows relaxed a bit. Desk mate. I suddenly think you look prettier than Crystal Lou. Sophia Liu's mouth twitched up lightly. Desk mate. Today I'll personally make you your favorite strawberry tart. Okay. Sophia Lou turned away. But from her back I could guess. She's very happy now. Desk mate, why your ears so red? She coughed lightly. A bit shy, humph. At least you know better. This lady graciously forgives you. Move aside, I need fresh air. This fresh air bit is new. I got rained on fine. But Sophia Lou caught cold. My mom cooked lighter meals. Just lately Sophia Lou so weird. Always keeping over 1 meter from me. More precise than social distancing. 10th time I tried chatting her. She avoided me like plague. Nathan angry, what are you doing? She covered mouth nose with hand. Lean saying, stay back a bit. Don't let me give you my cold. Oh, so that's it. But good friends should catch colds together. Plus, haven't you heard? Pass the flu to the next person. Then the first recovers fast. Sophia Lu first hearing this weird saying. Shocked not lightly. A bit aggrieved really. But as a kid every time sick I was seen as a burden. Gosh it's true. So now don't stand so far from me. Okay, under my nonsense theory. Good friends must cold together. So me, Quentin how Molly Lynn all got hit. None spared. So we boldly all took leave. Said to rest home. Actually dragged to Sophia Liu's house to play. We brought lots of snacks and gifts. To Sophia Liu's house. Sis Sophia your house is huge. I quickly lightly kicked sister make her apologize. My sis inexperienced so bad with words. Before going to Sophia Liu's. I specially told sis and Quentin how to bring small gifts. Sophia Liu's house really too empty. No human touch at all. My sis gave a scented candle. Quentin how gave a tea set. I gave my favorite Squirtle teddy. Matching the one I hugged to sleep every night. The empty room with us kids there. Suddenly no more cold feeling. Originally said to study review together. Ended up using projector for movies. Initially newest horror. But online said ending unlucky. So Molly Lynn changed to Alice in Wonderland. Watching movie snacking got boring eventually. Molly Lynn and Quentin how turned to games. Unexpectedly Quentin how looks scholarly. But privately a total gaming addict teen. I took literature homework from bag. Flipped back using grids as board. Invited Sophia Lu to tic-tac-toe. Need this handsome hero to let you win. Am unbeatable across realms you know. Time to surrender still okay. Unexpectedly Sophia Liu's skills terrifying. We too often filled all grids. Still no winner. So played another sheet then another. Till she drew my most treasured literature test. I snatched back hugging tight. Not this one. Sophia Lu tilted head puzzled. Why not? No is no. So many whys for what? Later. Sophia Lu while I not looking. Ambushed and took the test. My face flushed red instantly. Because this essay theme was longing. Opening I used poem. Cleverly wove Sophia Liu's name in. Willow shadow like smoke hides green lotus willow shade like mist akin to blue lotus. Endless longing winds around you endless pining circles the one. Afraid heart seen through. My face beat red head down not daring look. She smiled returning the test. Hey giving this to you. I want draw on that one. I pretended casual glance. Her essay opening. Also a poem. Bell chimes flower season moon fills sky bell rings flower time moon full heavens. One shadow faintly winds dream realm one silhouette quietly circles dreams. Ah could the one she wrote be me? No mood for movie anymore. Only Mad Hatter's line in film. Impressed me deeply. Why is a raven like a writing desk? After pizza. We kids sprawled on carpet. So bored Molly Lynn whined. She asked Sophia Lu sis Sophia. Someone high class like you gets bored too. Sophia Lu silent a bit. A tad listless yeah. Often actually sensing the loneliness in her voice. I said boredom is essential. What one does in free time. Decides basic differences from others. Sophia Lu heard and froze. Turned looking at me, eyes sparkling. I shyly continued. This is a line from Living in Distant Mountains. Quentin how helped compile literature materials. Quentin how laughed too. He said Nathan. I gave you to read, not memorize every word. He maybe I'm better at memorizing. Young people together. Seem both boring and fun. Chatting. Quentin how suddenly asked you guys have dreams. He said he has nothing he wants to do. Parents' expectations too high. Getting into Tsinghua or peaking you is current biggest wish. Maybe after uni admission. Find a good city. Find stable job. He doesn't want living under parents' control. Quentin how side I feel I want nothing. But doing everything best way. Molly Lynn chimed I haven't thought that far. Now just want a small house of my own. What about you Sophia Lu didn't say her dream. But turned asking me. I want to do research. Didn't you say? Am suited for research. I smacked lips continuing imagine. Plus I want through research. In lab. To apply math to life. I want people like my dad. To enjoy benefits from tech progress. Whatever it is. I want to do something useful for the world. Room suddenly silent. After a while. I worriedly asked you what mock me right. Isn't there growing up syndrome? Like after middle high school. Especially looked down on. Classmates actively answering in class. Like positive energy and enthusiasm. Became bad things everyone avoids. Sophia Lu looked seriously no way Nathan. You're really cool. My sis and Quentin how with trusting eyes. And encouraging looked at me. Words originally shy to say. Thoughts easily misunderstood. Before true friends. Finally can express frankly and boldly. Seat change day. Since I'm second to pick. So entering class. Sophia Lu already at old spot. My turn to choose. I deliberately wandered other spots a circle. Saw Sophia Liu's face off. I obediently sat back old spot. Haha hi Miss Sophia Lu. Let's get acquainted again. I'm Nathan. After grade 11. Study pressure heavier. Evenings start electives. Every day after school I go home with Sophia Lu. This reduced loneliness on the way. Walking the road. Sometimes moon huge and bright. Like right overhead. Just reach out to touch. Clear moonlight. My and Sophia Liu's shadows sharper. I like hands in pockets. walking ahead of Sophia Lu. So turning back see ground shadows. Like she's linking arms with me. A very intimate but unreal scene. Enough to light a teen's dream. Moonless nights. Stars always twinkling bright. But no shadows seen. I a bit sad. Sophia Lu poked my back. Nathan. Look at the starry sky so beautiful. Why the funeral face? Beautiful my foot. Too sparse. Far from grandpa's countryside Milky Way. So after college entrance you take me see okay sure. So this counts as a promise okay. My heart surged indescribable joy. Sophia Lu smiled. She suddenly asked me a weird question. You say fish standing in sea. Do feet hurt? Fish have feet. She laughed ruffling my hair. Smiling nothing. Hurry home. That day was Sophia Liu's birthday. During break I told her. Tonight we gotta home early. My mom specially made for you. Your favorite eggplant meat clip fry. In the end first afternoon class I got called out by teacher. Teacher's face super grave. His mouth opening closing non-stop. But I only remember first sentence your dad's in trouble. Project payment delayed long. My dad with coworkers went to corporation demand pay. The person in charge required. Complete one more high up step, then pay. And then my dad fell from scaffolding. During intensive rescue. Hospital sent critical notice twice. Hospital so chaotic. Bloodied patients constantly brought in. My mom's helpless wails. Disinfectant smell mixed blood, forming a choking stench. When I reached hospital, dad already in surgery. I couldn't cry. Mind totally blank. Just passively numbly accept everything. Need surgery amputate leg. Need lots of money. I couldn't imagine a sports lover like dad. If lose a leg how to live. Urgent now is money. Pull out all assets. Borrow from all relatives still not enough surgery fee. Bro where you going? Molly Lynn hugged fainted mom. Unknowingly when. Sister could hold mom like that. I went to Apex Corporation. The company owing workers project money. My dad now really needs this sum. Sir please let me in. My dad now in hospital waiting this money. Save us. I ignored image knelt before reception. But still chased out office building. Helplessness and despair surrounded me. I couldn't even see the road ahead. Suddenly I heard a familiar voice. Sophia Lu lowered voice you go back first. Leave compensation and project money to me. I wiped tears. Saw her step out from office building. Wondering. If she came early to help me get justice. Then I heard an office lady secretary like say. Miss Time's Up chairman still waiting upstairs. Only then I belatedly realized. Apex Corporation's CEO also surnamed Lu. Surgery very smooth. But whole family shrouded in sorrow. We all know dad now most suffering. Yet he comforted us though lost a leg. But luckily kept life. Hearing that. Mom couldn't hold back turned sobbing. Sister suddenly very sensible. After school. Whenever time we take turns care dad. Digesting this hardship needs time. A very long time. Days after passed quick. Since that incident Sophia Lu never came school again. Each time I carefully packed her tests. Stacked on desk. Already hand high. Afraid block back classmates' board view. I stored them in her drawer. Heard she's going abroad soon. Won't take college entrance. Won't come school anymore. Maybe that time too painful. Many things I don't remember clearly. In memory only countless hospital runs. And endless test stacks. College entrance ended finally sighed relief. Guy classmates gathered. Excitedly discussed. Confessing to secret crushes. Want a cute hairpin from that girl. Because it's always by her. Like always being by her. Sigh Sophia Lu not here huh? If she were could ask her. Dream on. Goddess Lu would never give you. Graduation ceremony day. Sophia Lu really came. She more beautiful. And much thinner. But seeing her. I thought of dad on bed. Alone non-stop smoking. Heart tightened in pain. Ceremony ended. I found in my drawer an extra hairpin. Really reluctant not even a proper goodbye. After I kept repeating a dream. In dream high school graduation day. I shamelessly demanded give each classmate. A hug. But before hugging class president. I got yanked by desk mate tugging uniform sleeve. To hug this lady no need that effort. Said that I fell into. A warm gentle embrace like spring sun. Sophia Lu whispered in my ear. Like spellbound now accept me. You can't hug others anymore. My family life after also pretty stable. Compensation huge. Enough for me and sis college. And dad's physio costs. I don't know Sophia Lu. How much effort in that. I know I shouldn't blame her. But I don't know how to face her. My sis studies medicine. Specializing in mechanics and medicine combo. Dad now using prosthetics she designed. Moves now no different normal. My mom still researches math. Just her recent project. Related to high-tech agriculture. Applying math models to farming. Helped several villages escape poverty. Dad old insists back countryside live. Home has 2 useful kids for society. Parents satisfied everything. Just one thing they dare not mention. That I still won't date. Whenever someone confesses to me. I ask them fish standing in sea do feet hurt. I never get the answer I want. Because I don't know the answer myself. Mom sometimes hints before me. Wonder what little Sophia doing now. Right, what she doing now? End month I took 2 days off work to attend Quentin Howe's wedding. At wedding, host asked what's in your youth. My youth very simple. A simple cute hairpin. A literature test full of tic-tac-toe grids. An unfulfilled stargazing promise. And an unrealized hug. Wedding morning I met Victoria Wong again. She's now mom of a girl. Shed all former immaturity and constraint. Became a mom relying for daughter. She smiled introducing to kid Nana. This is mom's close school friend. Victoria Wong gently tucked hair behind ear. Sincerely to me Nathan. Middle school thing thanks and sorry. I smiled long no resentment. Calmly accepted this late apology. Even some nights I secretly thank her. If not for her, I might not aimed for key school. If not key school, then might not met Sophia Lu. Sophia Lu see. Everything in world. Seems predestined in the dark. So don't avoid me anymore okay? Really I never blamed you. Just then didn't know how to face. Though don't know where Sophia Lu now. But every birthday, I get a Pokemon teddy. This year not yet. Something happened to her. Or forgot me. Walking road my heart dazed. Accidentally slipped but someone reached to catch. A person in Pikachu mascot suit. My favorite creature. My eyes suddenly stung. My hands trembled removing mascot head. Finally saw the one I longed for. Sophia Lu Reedy looked at me. Smile still intact like that summer afternoon teen girl. I took deep breath. Voice trembling asked. You say fish standing in sea. Do feet hurt? She dove into my arms. The answer I love you. Why raven like writing desk? Because I like you fish standing in sea. Do feet hurt? The answer I love you all those strange things. White lies. And times words fail all saying I love you.